Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And you got to wipe your phones, guys. If you're crossing the border to go to GDC 2025, the game developer shindig, you need to wipe your phones because the Americans, if they find any anti-American sentiment on your phone, they might detain you.
How are they going to be looking at their phones?
I don't know, guys, because Elon Musk, he's probably got spyware in X or something. You know what I'm saying?
This doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make sense.
Why would we keep you here? We don't want you here.
We don't want you here. Go back to Canada.
We visit, yeah, but I mean, it's like if you're coming legally, then yeah, but I mean, otherwise, yeah, come into your thing and go home. That's fine by us. No one's asking you to stay.
GDC 2025 is in San Francisco. I mean, it's not like it's in Texas or Arkansas, right? Like, so we're going to talk about this. This is basically hysteria that Canadian developers are afraid to come to the United States because Trump and Musk and deportation and annexing and all the buzzwords.
This doesn't make any sense.
We want you to go home. Didn't you get the memo? They're sending everybody back to where they came from.
Come in, do your business. Come in, come in legally, do your business, and then go back home. That's fine.
Come here, take a poop, go back to where you came from. Let's talk about this before we get into any further. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. You'll get a woohoo if you do.
Woohoo!
So yeah, this is Grum's posted this actually, and this is coming from LinkedIn. This is I'm going to try to pronounce his name. Is Raphael Van Lyrop. He is the chief. He's the CEO, the founder, the CEO, and the chief creative officer at Hinterland Games.
Okay, who?
It's a smaller gaming studio. They made The Long Dark.
Oh, okay.
But this is what he posted on his LinkedIn. All right, because if you're Canadian, you need to be afraid. You need to wipe your phones, guys. Important, all caps, important message for all my Canadian game developer friends and colleagues. If you're attending GDC in San Francisco next week, I beseech you to reconsider. Don't come here. Don't come. You can no longer expect to travel to the U.S. and return safely.
What?
Things are getting intense, and they're going to get worse before they get better. Do not put yourself in a position where you're unable to get back into Canada or where your Canadian citizenship is used against you.
In what way?
Blame Canada.
Wait. I'm just trying to understand this. Don't go to a convention if you're from Canada because they won't let you go home. Who won't let you go home?
Trump and Musk.
They're not gonna. What they gonna do? Kidnap you? Make it work for Doge? I mean, I don't understand what
they're gonna put you in the Doge Bitcoin mines. That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, they're gonna put you in the camps. I mean, it's like
Doge camp.
Hell?
You're going to Doge camp now, bitch. This is especially true if you've been supportive of any. Well, no, they think that they're going to put like progressives in camps and stuff. That's what they're saying. Like, this is hysteria. This is especially true if you've been supportive of any causes or expressed any values that run contrary to the tastes of the current administration in the U.S.
Oh, you mean like, what's funny to me is they're unironically saying this, and all I remember when the truckers. The whole trucker situation
that comes
in Canada.
Up. That comes
does
up.
it?
Yeah,
because
not in this, but yeah,
because Canada behaved, and it wasn't the people you're accusing of doing it. It's the people that you're siding with that did it.
Oh my God! If you have supported, are they worried about people being like Antifa or something and having that stuff on their phone?
Okay, wait. If you come in and you did things that was domestic, it wouldn't be domestic, sure, from Canada. If you did things that were terroristic in nature and you come in, yeah, you might have some problems. But if you're just like some dude or dudette who worked at, this gaming thing and wants to go to a conference, I very much doubt they're going to have any issues, especially going to San Francisco.
If you have, wipe your phones and know your rights before you enter the U.S. Stay in touch with family and friends in Canada so they know where you are at all times. They're making it sound like
fear-mongering load of shit.
They're making it sound like it's you're going to the Middle East during wartime or something. Look, oh no, I know why they're probably afraid. Did you film yourself throwing a rock at a Tesla? And you're going
Tesla would film you.
Yeah, I know, right? So, that's what I'm saying. Like, what are you doing that you think you'd be detained in the U.S.? What are you doing
You wouldn't
exactly?
be this is just like trying to scare people away. It's like if you're literally coming over to go to a convention in San Francisco, I doubt very much that they're going to take your phone and go through it, or they're going to do anything other than be like, you have the proper paperwork, cool. You go do your thing. Are you overstaying? You're welcome. No, you're going home. Cool, go. We're trying to get rid of extra people here, not keep them.
Even better, just stay at home. All GDC talks will be available in the vault, and most business transactions can be done over video calls. Or better yet, you can just invite folks to visit you in Canada. Well, why would we want to go there?
Well, yeah, what if people started saying if you go to Canada, they're going to take your phone and let you go back to the U.S.? You'd be like, what the hell?
We are generally nice and friendly. We're going to get to the trucker thing. As long as you don't threaten to annex our country.
Okay, well, I'm genuinely nice and friendly too, as long as you're not a dumbass who does something to warrant me calling your ass out.
I'm sorry if this seems alarmist to you. Yeah, it seems batshit crazy. Well, again, if you're afraid, what's on your phone that you're afraid of? But if it does, I would suggest you haven't been paying sufficient attention to the news or the unfolding before your very eyes. Please be careful. And then after that, he put a follow-up. He said, also, if you're a game platform publisher or potential financier who has meetings with the Canadian game developers, individual studios, or work-for-hire outfits at the Game Developers Conference in San Francisco, the smart, humane, considerate, and business-savvy thing to do right now would be to rebook those meetings and propose meeting those potential partners online or in Canada.
Okay, or
don't make them travel to you.
Or you know what? If this person wants money from America, kindly fuck yourself. If you want money, you want those investor dollars, but you don't think anybody should come to America because it's skeezy and scammy and we might not let you go home. But go to Canada where we'll let you go home. This whole thing is just the stupidest, idiotic, dumbassery bunch of bullshit crap I've ever seen. And this is so dumb. Like, I'm just personally insulted that this guy is going on about this stuff and it doesn't even make sense.
Other people were calling out too. We're going to get to some of the comments.
But we'll take your money, but you have to come to Canada to give it to us.
Exactly right. If you're a financier, the humane thing to do is to travel to Canada and meet us here. If you're a
financier, the humane thing to do is not give this dipshit any money.
Because we're not going to go to the U.S. because we just burnt a couple of Teslas.
Don't give money to people that hate you.
They literally are just like, man. So so not everybody agrees with the prediction.
Obviously, because he's nuts.
GDC organizers highlight robust safety measures, including a 24/7 safety helpline, California safety training, and walking groups for navigating San Francisco because you don't want, step in shit.
I'd be more fearful of going to San Francisco than I would to, coming to America in general.
Right. They said there is increased U.S. border scrutiny, but they don't advise against travel. Only cautioning dual citizens or those with strong digital ties to Canada, because I guess they've got some issue with that. Industry figures on X are arguing that his advice to wipe your phones is going to unnecessarily alarm developers. Yep. No. Yeah. He wants to tank it. He wants to be like, look, you can't do business with Canada now because we all hate you.
Because it's about the tariff shit. Because you guys are putting tariffs on us before. You guys have been doing this kind of stuff for a while. It's fear mongering.
Well, that's not the first time they've overreacted. I mean, remember last year, a bunch of developers to protest the layoffs and the stress, they just stood around, screamed.
Oh, is that this place?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
that was last year.
Screw them all. But it's just, I do remember that we did a video on that. I forgot all about it. Oh my God.
So this is the original post here. We got this one, Wolven 1. Guys, at the end of the day, it's a trade negotiation or the most political maneuvering that often precedes trade negotiations. I certainly don't blame people for being greatly miffed, but none of that means you're going to be arrested. It's a trade war, not an actual war.
Yes,
no,
exactly.
South Park is true. Again, we're going to war with Canada, guys.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Canadians don't get any moments to feel like heroes like American leftists do. They think they're fighting World War II against us right now. Oh, my God.
I mean, it doesn't help that Trump keeps saying that they're basically going to take over Canada, too. But,
Yeah, I thought he was kidding. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should. I thought he was kidding about the Gulf of America, too. I thought he was kidding about a lot of things. No, it's hard to tell.
He kids.
I tell you, no, he does not kid around.
He does joke, but I think when it's serious, he's like, no.
Because he's
But,
like, he's like, oh, we're gonna rename the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. I'm like, what?
What do these people think that
we're gonna take Greenland? I'm like, who wants Greenland?
Well, there's military things, but you know what I'm saying?
I know, but I'm like,
but I mean, it's like, who's gonna? I just don't get it. Like, who's gonna think like, well, I can't come to the U.S. because they're gonna take my phone because it's a war.
Okay, so this person here, Michael says President Donald Trump's administration is preparing a new travel rule that could force Canadians planning to stay in the country for more than 30 days to register their information with the U.S. government and submit to fingerprinting. That's 30 days.
But a lot of countries have you do things. If you're going to be there for more than a certain time, you have to have visas and all that crap. That's not unusual.
Just dip in, dip out. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, you're only going for an event. You're not have to worry about it.
This person says, I was sure the POTUS posted today tariffs were not coming off unless Canada became the 51st state. I'm pretty sure he was half jokingly including that as one of the possible events that would bring any tariffs to an end. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't tell sometimes if he's joking or not. I really can't. It's just trade negotiations, as I guess we all had mass fever dream about. Orange man openly musing about 51st state and annexing and such. How embarrassing. Yeah, I think he's trying to make a business deal to get Canada and Greenland to basically be huger than Russia. Huger than China.
That's not they're here other than him making the comments. But like, back to the point of the thing, it's just you're allowed to, if you have legal papers, you're allowed to come into the U.S., go to your convention, and then no one's going to stop you from going back home. If you haven't got the memo, we're actually trying to make sure people go back home when they're done. That's the goal. So there's going to be no problem with you getting home unless it's on your end.
This guy says Canadians need to calm down. It's just a tariff.
It's literally tariffs.
You do it to us. Nobody gives a shit about Canada. Wow. Lunatics, of course, it's because of their psychotic beliefs and not because they're Canadian.
Well, this guy's completely nuts.
This guy is just off. You want to talk about
deliberately trying to cause, panic.
Yeah, he's basically trying to, I believe, incite a boycott without, coming out. But he's like, nobody go. Just don't go. Don't go there. Just don't go there.
Wipe your phones, but make sure you keep touching your family. I wiped their number and I can't remember what it is.
Oh my God, wouldn't that be funny? Like somebody panics and wipes their phones. Like, I can't pay for anything. I can't call anybody.
Oh no.
Oh my God, what am I going to do? So there we go, guys. Canada's scared. They're scared. This guy is scared.
Well, no. I think most rational people are not. This dumbass is.
Yeah, well, the trucking thing comes up too. They're like, wait, you're worried.
Where's the trucking thing?
Yeah, it was. Mentioned. Yeah, Gigabear put. Meanwhile, in Canada, people got debanked and jailed for protesting the government mandate for truckers who are self-employed, they're contractors, to get the vax. And Canada even threatened U.S. citizens who donated to them.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yes. You don't get to sit there and act like you're the humane side. Hell no. You don't get to do this because you literally did stuff like this. Like, Canada actually did it.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell? And if we were going to retaliate, we would have done it then, and we didn't.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I thought of was the trucker situation.
It is ridiculous. So there we go, guys. God, the TDS is not going to end anytime soon. We're going to I was really hoping everybody would be like, yeah, we did this before. We can do it again with Trump. And it's like, no.
I think most people. I think actually there are like more people. It seems to me, or that it's going back to center, or that they are like realizing that the far extremist stuff isn't really going to work. And I think it is going to get better. It's just going to take a few months for these people to shut the hell up, or if you finally get a clue.
Well, no, I think they're afraid. I think at least in our country, they're afraid they're going to run away to Canada, and then Canada is going to become the 51st state. And they're going to be like, damn it. Well, I can't get away from him.
But if I remember right, Canada was going to close their borders and didn't want us.
Yeah, but they need us because.
No, but I'm just saying they didn't want our crazies to come to Canada.
Oh yeah, that yeah. No, they were actually they were trying to keep the crazy ass people out of Canada. Crazy.
Yeah, but it's okay when they do it.
It's okay. Yeah, I know. This is just insane. We're gonna see, and again, it's also the industry. It's not because of it being Canada. It's also the industry. The industry tends
to lean lefty nut bars.
Yeah. Now I've heard that their games don't reflect their politics necessarily, which is good. But like, if you're the CEO of the company and you're out there telling people, don't go to the U.S. because they're gonna you're gonna get,
Yeah, the
you're gonna
US
disappear. You're gonna get, trafficked or something.
We're terrible. We're not humane. But if you want to give us your money, you can come here. I mean, hell no. Kiss my ass. You just insulted me 100 ways over. Why the hell would I give you money?
Sent to the Doge crypto mines, man.
I know. I was like, what do you think they're going to be doing? Like putting a Doge camp? I was like, this is stupid.
Doge camp. There we go, guys. We're gonna do a Doge camp. It's like, no, you can work faster, harder, and cheaper. Do it again.
Like,
or you're fired.
You're gonna go to
What
Doge
did you
camp,
do this?
Get re-educated and come back to Canada and make demands.
Okay, Jim, what did you do yesterday? Give me 5 bullet points. If you can't, we're taking you out back. We're shooting you. If you can't tell me what you did, why am I keeping you? You're glue, Jim. You're glue. All right, are we gonna wrap this up?
Yep.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later.
Bye.